Hello everyone, you are welcome back to the Delicious Kitchen. Today we are making delicious Mamour cake that's a soft, buttery, filled with amazing flavor. This recipe gives you the perfect texture and rich taste in every bite. And you know what? This is very simple and it's easy to make at home. Follow along and let's bake this beautiful traditional German special treat. Let's get it started. What I have here is the butter I'll be using, and into the butter I'm going to add sugar direct now into it. After that I'm going to add some vegetable oil. The exact measurements I used are what you can see on the screen written there already. It's now time to mix everything together. I'm going to use the hand mixer here. I'll use this opportunity to say thank you so much to all you my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for your love. Newcomers, you're also welcome. Please remember to subscribe. God bless you. Thank you. Into it now, I'm going to add eggs. But very important, this egg, I'm going to be adding it one after the other. You can see it there that I have 5 eggs there. But like I've said, I'm going to be adding it one after the other. When I add one into it, I'll give it a good mix. Add the second one right now, and I'm also going to mix it very well. Now I'm adding the third one. Please take your time to do this and you have the best texture ever. That is how I did everything one after the other. You can see how it looks now. It looks super creamy and I'm okay with it now. So I'm going to add some milk into it. You can see the total amount of milk I have there. I added half of it into it and I remained some for later use. So I gave it a gentle mix again, and it's now time to get the flour. That is the all-purpose flour I'm using. I'm going to add it into it direct, and it's now time to also add vanilla sugar. You can use vanilla extract if it's available. That is what I have here, just to give it the super vanilla flavor. And I'm also going to add baking powder into it now. I added a bit of salt. I mixed the dried ingredients a bit together and I mix them gently together again. So I'm going to divide it into 2. I'm going to leave one part plain like that, and I will add cocoa powder into the other one. And I added the remaining milk into it. So I'm going to give it a good mix with the hand mixer. That is what you're going to have. Look at it. I have the plain one and the chocolate one. So I creamed my baking pan and I also dusted it with a bit of plain all-purpose flour. I started it with a plain batter and I'm going to pour the chocolatey one into the middle now. And that is how I did it, layer by layer. Feel free to start with the dark one if that is how you want it. Just mix it like this, layer by layer, until I go to the last layer. That is what I'm pouring it now. So at this stage, I'm going to preheat my oven up to 185 centigrade and I'm going to place it in and bake for 60 minutes. After 60 minutes, this is what I have. I tested it with a skewer. It came out clean. That shows it is ready. I allowed it to cool down a little bit. Let's see how it looks inside out. Look at it. It looks great and it's very delicious. Thanks for watching.